Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Darcy Ogandaga, CEO of Trillion Media and the Laws of the Internet, and welcome for this new weekly video. Can you afford your dream? Can you afford your dream? So today we're going to talk about dream. Why? Because again, like I was telling you before, I'm not doing videos because it's a good idea. Try to use my skills to solve a problem according to the people I talk to, the conferences, the inbox I receive from Facebook and YouTube, to really come back and give you some practical steps to really understand what frustrates you the most. You know, frustration sometimes is really rooting in fear, and fear, the root of fear is ignorance. So it's everything is just, combined about the knowledge that you have. So you need to understand really what you need to do. Can you afford your dream? You see, I'm really tired to listen to this fake story. I always call it fake because to me it's incomplete. You know, people say like, I used to work for corporate America, and then one day I decided to quit my job and never look back, and today here I am. You know, I have a dream, I stick to it, and if you have a dream, just stick to it, it's going to be okay. And I believe that those type of statements destroy lives more than build up people. You cannot just assume that you will quit your job. First of all, it's a really bad thing. You cannot quit your job. You have to transition. And again, I'm not going to be long. I'm going to use 3 huge steps, and then I'm going to break it down with some practical examples so you can implement what I'm talking about in your life tomorrow. Everything is about taking action, not overthinking and overanalyzing and then never take action. You can always get prepared for 30 years and never really launch what you're supposed to do. Even if one of the biggest leaders ever walked the earth, Jesus Christ, prepare for 30 years, but execute for 3. So don't prepare for 30 and never execute. So let's say that you have your dream when you are 35 and now you're 65 and you still think that you're not ready yet. So let's bring some balance into it. I believe that, what people use most of the time is like the example is not like they are bad, but to me they're not balanced enough. It's like, when somebody cook a meal, it's not about like, if the chicken was good, it's about the seasoning. You need to season your chicken right, even if I'm not a cook, but I have a lot of good friends, including my wife, who know really how to cook. So I learned one thing or two. So you really need to learn how to season your dream, how to season your strategy, how to season your concept, and of course, how to season your dream. Most people, you have your dream, and like I said, I was talking to a friend today. I never read a book being submitted to me to help with publishing was a bad book. I believe most of the book, you always can take some juice out of it and say, wow, this book really touched me. But the problem is the person doesn't have the right strategy to bring that book to the market and have this book stay hot in the market. It's again, what I'm talking about, can you afford your dream? Because people buy into those half solution, those half statement, those half concept. We just, get you emotionally high, but don't really give you the implementation strategy that you need to really bring that idea or concept, to a tangible result. So can you afford your dream? That's, the question I ask, can you afford your dream? And most people say, like, what do you mean afford my dream? Do I have to pay for my dream? Yes, you have to pay with your dream, with time, with emotional strength, and you're going to be rejected. How you deal with rejection, how you deal with all that. So let's go straight now into the meat of that video. The 3 things that you need to know. When you have a promise, you're going to have problems, and then there's a provision. It's like there's a promise, then there's a problem, and then provisions. And problems coming to test your dream. It's like sometimes like you say, no, I have something, but the nature is not for you. The world where we live in, I wish that everybody can support you and everybody can be excited for you, but that's just not a reality. That's, what we hope that the life can be, but it's not like that. So you have to find your own way to really, when you receive a promise, you have now to gather, the maximum of information that you can have. When you have information now, this information, with all the research that you're doing, it's going to become your revelation. And when you have enough revelation now, you have enough courage built up with an amount of information and trial and error that now you can execute that revelation. What is revelation? Revelation is revealed information. So when you got that now, you can now execute that information into a market and go to the next level. You understand that? That's so crucial for you to understand that. So now you can transform life because now you went through the steps. So when you have a dream, I don't care what type of dream you have. Like, let's say, for example, you like to sell, like somebody was talking about, you want to sell some jewelry. You know, a great friend do jewelry. Okay, so go study the market. Who's the best in jewelry? How much money do they need to start their own business? Now you bring that to your own situation. How much money do you need for you to be functionable? What we call about in business operational budget. When you have your operational budget, say, okay, you know what? For me to start, I will need $4,000, and I will need $1,000 to operate every month. So now, how can I raise those $4,000? What I need to do to bring that money and to be able to build up the structure. And the structure now, I need to maintain the structure, and that's what we call an operational budget. So I got $4,000. You know, I'm very practical. I give you round numbers. I got $4,000. So what do I need to do? How much jewelry I need to sell to get 4,000? Maybe I cannot get 4,000, but maybe I can get 400 this week. So when I get this $400, I can multiply those 400 to 800. Now I can multiply 800 to 2,000, 2,000 to 4,000. And when I'm building that, what type of strategy do I need to use? Do I need to go to a flea market to rent a booth? Can I sell online, or can I do both? How long is it going to take me to do that? Maybe 3 months. Be, you know, realistic. Okay, I got 3 months to get $4,000. It's about, you know, $1,200, $1,200 to $1,500 every month. Can I do that? Let's see. Now you go from a month to a weekly schedule. Okay, can I get like 3 hours, you know, 3 times a week? So 9 hours a week to make sure that I can sell that. And then from 1 week, you find that you make $200. So maybe you need to change something. So when you start, now you know, start adding your strategy. And 3 months later, now maybe you didn't get the $4,000. You get $2,000. Okay, what can I do with $2,000? You know what? Most e-commerce sites with great, you know, ability sometimes might cost between $500 and $1,000. Let me pay somebody to build the site. You see, you're not where you used to be. Now you have a website. Now from a website, I need to have a Facebook, a Twitter, and a Pinterest. Why Pinterest? Because Pinterest is a social media with most women who love jewelry. So I need to make sure that my website is compatible with Pinterest. You see, now we're moving. So now you have your website, now you have your jewelry, now you have your system going, and now you have $1,000 left. So you understand that marketing is the queen of a business who runs the business. So even if as a king you have your idea and you have your concept and your structure, now you need the queen to run the business. The queen is the marketing. So now when you have a marketing, now you got $1,000, you know, say, okay, let me pay $200 on Facebook advertising for the next 5 months. And now you have a strategy. And now you know, like, okay, we are in October, so now you count the month. Okay, it's going to be November, December, January, February, March. Okay, until March, I should have some result. Now, you just see if you can afford your dream. And you see we went from a $4,000 strategy that you couldn't reach. Now you got $2,000, you start somewhere. That's the practical way to know if you can afford your dream. Besides to be like some people that, you know, I talk to sometimes, ooh, I have a dream, but I don't know where to start. And you said that for 2 years. Ooh, I have a dream, I don't know where to start. Ooh, I have a dream, I don't know where to start. Now I just gave you a blueprint. Very simple, very easy, with a few round numbers, how to test your dream and to find out if you can afford your dream. I hope this video really helped you. It's Darcy Ogandaga, CEO of Twitter Media and the Laws of the Internet. I have a video who can help you how to produce and monetize any video content. It's not only about video content, it's about business. If you have your own business and you try to sell jewelry, I don't care what you try to sell, you will need to use video. Why? Because 70% of the internet traffic is video and is growing every day. And by the end of 2015, according to social media statistics all around the world, by 2015, 90% of the internet traffic is going to be video. That's why I don't care what type of business you have, you need to get this course, how to produce and monetize any video content. And you can just click in the link below if you watch it on YouTube, and just go and get that course. It's gonna help you. If you cannot afford the course yet, just go back and watch some of my videos. I can give you some practical steps where you can start. I got also coaching classes where I can help you to do what I do and to reach the globe with your dream, with your concept, and the vision that God gave you. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.